Episode of the Everblack Podcast is brought to you by Deathwish, Hotrods and Kustoms. Check out their Instagram for all their new t-shirts, caps, beanies, cups, and the all-new Atomic Death lineup. It's good, man. You just at home?
Yeah, at home. The heat went out, so I got a heater. But yeah,
it's
a little cold.
What season is it there? It's coming into winter for you, isn't it?
It's coming, fall time. So it's like 50 something degrees in the house right now. So
that's crazy, dude.
Thank God I got a heater. So we're cooking in the living room.
You know, the weirdest thing about this is I've got a tiny little desk fan that's right there because I'm sweating my ass off here in Australia on the Gold Coast.
Oh, man.
It's a complete opposite.
Polar opposites.
Yeah. So, you know, you could have a bit of mine, I'll have a bit of your, and then it'll just even everything.
Oh, be an equilibrium.
Yeah.
Work. If only that worked like that way.
Yeah, planet. What the fuck? But anyway, it's good to talk to you again, man. It's been a little while.
Yeah. Since when? When was it Valley? Was talked?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it has been, but that was phone. This is a whole new ball game, man. Talking.
Oh yeah.
You can see people now, which is good. But I've spoken to you on the phone a couple of times, so it's good to catch up with you again, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Well, of course, the new Whitechapel album, Kin, just dropped, and it's such a great record and a significant continuation of the band's evolution since the Valley. How was it going into this one after the Valley and having such a great success with that album?
We just, we knew how special that album was, and we just wanted to honor what that was, but bring it in, just give more, because I feel like there's a lot more to the story that could be told, musically first, because it all starts with the music. So we just try to see how deep we can get with it, and the deeper we got, the deeper Phil got, and it was just kind of it's just those two elements playing off each other.
And concept wise, I believe this is a continuation. Is that right? Of the Valley?
Yeah, it is. It's a direct continuation. Like right after Doomwoods ends, the Kin begins.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but this plays a linear storyline. So it's it starts from the beginning of the story, track one, and then it plays itself out the whole story until the final track. Whereas the Valley was like each song was different story. This is just one one piece of we call it, I like to think of it as a musical.
How does it tie in story wise?
Whereas the Valley was true events, true life, like events from Phil's childhood. This is all the inner world, the inner events that happen inside of his mind. After the Valley, he pretty much manifested an evil self.
Yeah,
that's trying to pull him back into the Valley, but it's it happened. The horrible events happened, and but the evil self is trying to in like songs like Blood-Soaked Symphony, there's a resurrection that happens where he brings his parents back. And that's the evil self trying to lure Phil's true self back into the Valley, because he can't live without him. So that's the whole Kin album is just like a constant, tug of war between the two.
It's incredible. And it seems like it goes quite deep personally for him as well. I mean, how much does Phil go into with you guys when you're writing it? Does he explain it?
No, not at all. It's all in his mind. Like we write the music, and he'll come up with like musical ideas or just like suggestions of like what to do, you know, going into another part or something. But as far as lyrically goes, you know, he keeps that under wraps. Which I wish he'd tell, you know, I wish he'd tell me more before, but you know, that's how we work. He just kind of, we finish the music first and then he writes to that.
Because I know that, you know, lyrics can be quite personal for people when they're putting that out there. So to even share some, especially if it's traumatic for people, you know, and they're trying to,
yeah,
it can be difficult for them to, you know, even explain that. I guess that's the perfect way of doing it, is metaphors through music of dealing with stuff like that, you know, like, is it part of a trilogy? Is it something you guys have got a much bigger plan for in future?
We'll see. Like, we never really know like what the concept's going to be until Phil writes lyrics, because we always you know, write the music first, and you know, we kind of always piggyback of what happened before, like the album before. We kind of learn what worked there and what didn't, and then, you know, that influences the next album. And you know, it'd be cool to do a trilogy. We just have to, you know, see how Phil reacts to the music, and you know, what kind of comes to mind there.
Kind of vibe, yeah. And the album cover is incredible. Your wife did that, right?
Yeah, she did. She did.
Man.
She did. Yeah, she did great job. We knew she could. She's a great painter. We've never had like a look, you know, prior, you know, to any album. But this one, we had a lot of time, you know, from COVID, and
yeah,
we came up with like a good like look for the album, and we all agreed on it. And that's the biggest part, just like agreeing on, okay, this is what the album's going to look like. We just need it painted. Not just kind of going into it blindly, being like, okay, let's see what you can do. Because, you know, that's just a big waste of time for everybody involved. So we just, you know, we all had a idea of what it would look like, and, you know, we kind of gave her the reins.
You did such an incredible job, man. And like knowing that it was painted is insane. Like,
yeah, it's a 12 by 12 canvas.
oh man, detail.
So it's the same as a vinyl. So if you get the vinyl, you get the same size as what the actual painting is.
I want it on vinyl. I've just fallen down the vinyl rabbit hole. You can't see it, it's right there, but I am vinyl crazy right now. So I want to get it, the physical, because I guess the artwork like that and it being so special, you know, you appreciate it being on that larger format and something that you can, you know, I'm enjoying that at the moment. I guess it's something that she's proud of as well, and you know, contributing.
Yeah, she's so happy. She's happy too. So this is cool. Like, we can both kind of, you know, be happy, be stoked on, you know, this together. You know, ours before, I was just like, I was real stoked on the record, and she, you know, she's happy for me, but you know, this time she can be a, you know, kind of part of the team.
It's the cover's pretty unsettling. I've been staring at it, and it's quite disturbing. Is that something that she usually paints in that style, or is it something that she had to go somewhere personally to tap into that with you guys?
Yeah, well, she's more of a watercolor painter, so this like pointillism is not her. You know, she's not used to it.
Yeah.
But she like loves pointillisms, artists like George Seurat and Yayoi Kusama, and those are a big influence on, you know, how she does that. But she's, you know, she's scholared in painting. She went to school for drawing, and she took a bunch of painting classes, and you know, she's really great at colors and just vibrant colors. So I mean, it was like a learning experience too, her making that. Like, we did an interview with Heaviest of Art, and we sent like progress pics and stuff, so you can like see the progress of the album being made. So you can see like where she did something and then it didn't work out, and she kind of painted over it and kind of started over again. So it took about a month for like 8 hours a day for a month. And the thing is, she's not a patient person at all. She's like one of the most impatient people ever. So the fact that, you know, it was completed, and, you know, she believed in the music and believed in, you know, all of us, is, you know,
that's awesome.
It's cool.
That's very cool. Very cool. And it was recorded at Zach's studio in his house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could all like go to Zach's house, and we wrote the record and recorded it there too. So it was all, very familiar.
Is there a bar fridge there? There's got to be.
A what?
A little bar fridge. You need a little
bar fridge. Yeah. We got bar. Yeah. But like after, after the day, we'll go crack open a beer or something. But beer doesn't really doesn't helpful, I guess, when we're writing the record.
Yeah.
Like usually I'll make a big pot of coffee and just chug on that while we're writing. But yeah, fridge was stocked.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Well, I mean, doing it that way, I mean, you recorded there before, right? You did the Valley there?
Yeah.
What did you learn this time that compared to doing that process before? Was there something that you fine-tuned in that process that helped you bring this one together?
Yeah. I mean, it was just like we liked the process, how we did the Valley, because it was very streamlined. And so we just kind of replicated it, because it worked so well on there. We just kind of replicated that process. So, once you have that base down, that you know what to expect as far as the environment goes, you could kind of play around more, I guess, when you're being creative and experimenting and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Given the state of the world at the time, was it difficult to even get together? Initially, was it hard bringing everyone together with lockdowns and things like that, and dealing with global static?
Well, we live near each other, so we kind of like kept in our bubbles, just hung out with family and the band. So we just kind of did it that way. But nothing much changed. And everything, we just did it how we normally do it, because we all, did what we can, social distance. We didn't go into, we all masked up and stuff. Not masked up while we were writing, but out in public, you just do the best you can.
That's it.
That
was a sick riff, man. You're like,
yeah,
you can't do it. You can't work that way. No. That's understandable. But,
if it's riff's dirty, like
you can't read each other's face. You can't read each other's stank face when you're masked up. You need to have one. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to have ones printed with the stank face on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I'm onto something.
It's $1 million idea.
I know, and I just gave it away to the world. Fuck.
No.
You can
you haven't given it away yet. Still, all of the printing presses. Let's go.
That's it. But you also got Alex Rudinger. I can't even. It's early here this morning, right? Rudinger. Yeah. See,
Rudinger.
I need to say it properly. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Saturday morning. But you got him on drums. Who was a touring member. How's it been working with him? He's incredible.
Yeah. He's super professional drummer. He he came to the studio. He had every part ready. He even had like a couple ideas for like each section of the song. So I mean, it's just real smooth, and he hit super hard. So there was no problems as far as getting good tones and good takes. So we were super happy to have him.
That's what you want. Hey, that's what you want. You want a drummer who's going to get in there and be accurate and smash it real hard. Hey,
that's right.
That's where the stank face comes from. Yeah. So I'm glad that you said that, because not many people, when I say stank face, some people go, "What are you talking about?" You go, that's stank face. You gotta have the stank. But anyway, one thing I did want to ask you about, though, and I've been thinking about this of late. Anytime that Dave Chappelle pops up anywhere online, there's always that meme that pops up with it. I don't know if you guys have seen it, where it's like the instead of Whitechapel, it's Whitechapel, and it's got
Whitechapel. Yeah.
It's got his face over like all you guys, like
the white newscaster.
Yeah. How's that make you feel, like that's out there in the
to be a meme?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny.
It's like
I saw it a long time ago. That meme actually came out like 10 years ago or something. So
keep coming around. Anytime something it's like it pops up again, and it popped up the other day, and I was like, oh, there it is again.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. I love Dave Chappelle, so I mean, it's maybe if that means we're hanging out in the future, God, I would love it.
There you go. I think, but I mean, it means that you're part of the pop culture. The people thinking about putting those two things together.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's it is. Yeah, absolutely. And in regards to touring and stuff, I saw you hitting the road with Cannibal Corpse and Revocation.
Yeah.
Man.
Love Revocation, love Cannibal. Yeah, so we're stoked for that. It's in February. So it'll be our first tour back in 2 years. So
how you feeling about that? How are you prepping for that?
We got to practice. We got to knock some rust off, learn these songs, just see what we can do. We want to have a good stage show too. So we'll start prepping for that soon.
I guess with the world that it is now, is it difficult to map out tours like that?
Yeah, that's why we booked it so far ahead of advance, because there's people touring now in the States, but we decided to book it farther in February. Hopefully, it's just a guess. Hopefully maybe the world will get back to normal.
And I would sell my soul to see that tour down here in Australia, that's for sure. Because Corpse haven't been here in a little while, and when was the last time you guys were here? You didn't come down here for Valley, did you?
No, man, it's been a while.
See what I'm saying?
I know.
Got to do it. We'll
see, man. We'll see.
Man,
we'll see.
You got a little glimmer, you got a little sparkle in your eye there, man. You know something that I don't know, that we don't know?
No. It's just we're we're trying to figure this out.
I know.
We'll see how other bands do first, and then we'll go from there.
Well, at least we're not on fire at the moment.
Oh yeah, that is good. That's
so I mean, we just got this other problem, but I mean, we would absolutely love to see you guys down here any way we can, because you just come down here and just kick our asses. It's just
and we get to talk to you guys, and you guys have slang words for everything, and it's hilarious.
What's the one that confuses you the most?
Nothing. I mean, I just there's a slang word for I guess, what is it? Call your dick your mallet, or mallet, or sex is like having a root.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, there's that one. Yep,
get a root. God, I just know all the sexual ones. Chugging the dot. Piss chisel is when there's poop in the toilet and you use your pee to chip it off.
I haven't heard that one, man. I haven't heard that one before. Are you just making ones up?
No, I've heard it, man. I've been over there.
You've seen some shit. Do you know what? You obviously, in that case, you know what things like a bin chicken is.
No.
Okay. Bin chicken. It's not dirty. It's an ibis. It's a bird. But they're like, look it up. Bin chickens. Horrible.
Bin chicken. I'll check it out.
The hobos of the skies. Yeah, there you go.
Sort of like starlings over here. Those are birds that are just shitheads.
Yeah, see, they just pick your garbage and they're just really annoying.
Yeah.
So there you go. Oh man, there's lots of slang to catch up on. But in the meantime, man, this new Whitechapel album is just absolutely kicking my ass. And as I said, I can't wait to get it on vinyl. Have you got it on vinyl? Have you got your own?
No, not yet. I still don't even have it. Well, the label shipped it out 2 days ago. It just hasn't arrived yet.
Are you watching the tracking? That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, oh, he's going here.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Come back here. Exciting. Yeah. Must be exciting for you every time, you release an album and to have that physical medium. And and see all that hard work and then go out into the world. It'd be incredible.
Oh, it feels so good. Like, it feels so good. It doesn't even like matter. My heating's broken in my house right now. Like,
Oh man,
I'm just so warm from the feelings of letting it out.
oh dude, man, you need to have some of this. Have some of this heat. Just take it all.
Oh, I want. Yeah, please.
Dude. See, there you go. Summer tour. I know I'm not going to happen this summer, but next summer, come down.
For Australia in the wintertime. Oh, over here. Yeah, it's perfect.
See, migrate down here, have some beers, and we'll have a good time. But in the meantime, of course, Kin is out everywhere now. We'll have the links down here. Ben, it's always, I don't have a beer, but I'll salute you with this. Mate, take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon, I hope.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the time.
No worries.
And checking out the album.
Awesome,
Cheers.
dude. Have a good day, bro.
You too, man.
Yeah, man.